Hey, my peeps, it's Jazz. Welcome back to the channel. Jazz is Player One. The P stands for player. So, I've been doing a lot of horror stuff and a lot of Roblox, but now I've decided to give that a break. I'm getting nice and cozy tonight while I'm recording once again with the big boy. If you guys remember from my PowerWash Adventure 2 gameplay, the big boy, because I've decided to play a bit of PowerWash Simulator, in particular the Shrek DLC. When I play this game, I typically just zone out and relax. So I likely won't have much to say as I'm playing, but I'll still keep the webcam on for you guys. And to fill in the empty space, other than just looking at my cute little face, princess face. In the gameplay, I'll add in my own commentary, voiceover commentary. And I'll, of course, be talking about Shrek. Things like my thoughts on the franchise as a whole, my personal relationship with it, my thoughts on the fifth film, as well as the alleged Donkey spin-off movie, and so on. I don't know what exactly I'll discuss on each part, but I know I will have a lot to say since I'm a big fan of this franchise. So I hope you guys enjoyed my commentary. Now let's get into the game. Fmod, all that good stuff. Power Wash Simulator, here we go, guys. Alright, so I was grinding the main game for a bit and made sure I got the highest level of equipment, and I have a bit of extra money for the soaps, so this doesn't take me too long per level. I mean, it'll probably still take me some time, even with the soaps, if you know this game, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, hopefully not too much time, right? I'll have to see what I do in editing, if I speed stuff up or chop it or whatever. But anyway, let's see what Shrek has in store for us. Also, I do have Shrek, the Shrek off of my cake. I kept him. My man, I kept him. He's gonna be here supervising, making sure I clean up his house and all the other places. Spick and span 100%. But yeah, anyways. I never like checked out the DLC. I have Shrek and I think I have SpongeBob too, right? Okay, maybe we'll do that another day. But today is Shrek time, okay. What are you doing in Shrek Swamp? I'm coming here to clean it. Yeah, cleaning it. Cleaning it, of course, along with 4 more mucked up locations from the hit animation series. Okay. Well, there's free play too. But we're just gonna do the main game. Rewash completed Shrek jobs as many times as you like, but we're not doing that right now. Okay, Duloc. Okay, wow. The first place. Lord Farquaad, aren't you dead, dude? Ah, there you are. What took you so long? Encounter a curious and stubborn stain on the way? As you are no doubt aware, I'm soon to be made king by marrying the most beautiful damsel in all the world, Snow White. No, wait, I rejected her. It was another. It was the other. Wait, can I read today? It was the one after. Yeah, number 3. Number 3. Pick number 3, my lord.
Pick number three, my lord.
Number 3, dude. No matter. The point is that the privilege of rescuing said maid from her dragonly abode was won by a flatulent ogre, which left the vanquished knights here in Duloc somewhat aggravated, ag- aggrieved. Got to learn my big words today. Consequently, they let vent their frustrations, rampaging through the town on their way out, and I'm not having my bride to be's imminent procession soured by the unruly actions of ignorable ignorance. Igno oh my goodness, ignoble ignorance. Lord Farquaad. Okay, sure. Oh, is this did they give you stuff already? And then so did I grind for nothing? Okay, my goodness. Okay, let's see. I hope not. Oh, I did. I think I did. Okay, so let's take a look around. This is a big area. Where's the little oh, I see it. There it is. That's so cool. I wonder if does it work? You can close it. Oh yay! I should clean it first though. Oh wait, no, it's not. Oh, it doesn't play. Maybe it plays after I clean it, but yeah, it's Duloc. Then past this point, it's clean. Okay, let's start cleaning. Let's Actually, no, let's start with this. Just because, yeah. Rest assured, Knight, those responsible for this outrage have been incarcerated. Oh my goodness. All these puppets. Puppet clean, puppet clean. I may or may not will them out on the big day, depending on whether the congregation looks like it needs a boost at the back. Right now, though, I think it's best to concentrate on making everything perfect for my coronation. Sure, said the ghost. Wait, not even ghost, because if you guys saw that special, I mean the wedding. If you guys saw that, it was one of the Halloween specials, I think, like short film, and his ghost like died as well. So like he's super dead. But yeah, for the sake of this, I guess he's still alive. Whatever. Okay, I think by now, like by right here, I probably started doing the voiceover stuff. So I'm gonna like actually shut up for myself. All right, take it away, Jaslyn, other Jaslyn. Host this recording, Jaslyn. And take it over, I will. Hello, hi. This is now Voiceover Jaslyn speaking. There's so many topics I could dive into when talking about Shrek and just fairy tales in general, but I think I'll first start with how I got into the franchise. I'm pretty sure Shrek was my first ever princess movie, or at the very least, the first one of its kind that I can remember the farthest back in my memory. Also, yes, Shrek is a princess movie, even though it was made as a satire on the whole genre and flipped it on its head, with the princess marrying the monster instead of the man, amongst other things. But anywho, I was very young when I first got into Shrek. The first movie came out just about a million years ago, May 18th, 2001, to be exact. What the heck was the rest of the dirt on there? Okay, there we go. Go inside. Okay, I literally do need to get like inside. How did all of this get that dirty? Oh wow, I didn't even notice. I didn't even realize up here is like also dirty. Let's close it. Okay. Put it this way. Okay. So yeah, I think this is finished. My birthday hadn't passed yet that year, so I was only 2 years old at the time. Yeah, 2. Little thing, still a baby. Aww. Reaching that far back, my memory is kind of fuzzy, but I watched that movie and all of its sequels in the theater when they released. What I remember more, though, is watching it at home as I own the DVDs of the first 2 movies, though my memory for the first film is a lot stronger. A lot of heart was even put into the DVD menus for both films, but again, the first movie always stuck with me most. I'm almost out of soap already. Can I buy more? Or do I have to just stick to what they gave me? I hope I can buy more. Oh my goodness. This is I can buy more.
Oh my god.
What the? Oh my goodness, they really want me to be on this. I can't, I have to use whatever they gave me. That sucks. Okay, whatever. Whatever. That's why I have editing powers. I can speed it up. I can chop stuff out if I wanted to. But this is all going to be depending on what I'm talking about right now and how fast that's going to go. Whatever the frick. I hope you guys are like enjoying whatever I'm talking about. I thought Shrek's walk would be first, but look how big we walk too. There's a lot of pretty looks or whatever in the Shrek world. And yeah, I'd argue and say that I like the first movie even more than the second. Yeah, I know, pretty controversial take, but that's just how it is for me. I still really love the second movie too, and the introduction of new characters like Puss in Boots, who was another favorite of mine, don't get me wrong, but the first one just hits different for me, personally. So if I had to rank them from my personal best to worst, I'd probably go Shrek 1, Shrek 2, Shrek Forever After, and Shrek the Third. I'm not sure where this 5th movie is gonna fall, but my guesses would be between the 4th and 3rd movie. We'll see once it comes out though. The trash looks like a outhouse. I'm also just realizing how tall everything is. Lord Farquaad and his height. Very, very fucking dope. Or the head, whatever it be called. The mascot head. Yeah. So I'm wondering where the other locations are. I know the swamp is one of them. Is Dragon Keeps one of them? And oh, I think the last one is the Toasty Factory from Shrek 2. Okay, those are some cute stages, I guess. My favorite character from the Shrek franchise growing up has always been Princess Fiona. As I rewatch Shrek now as an adult, I've come to have more love for other characters like Donkey, as I can better understand the humor behind the character and even Shrek himself. But Fiona's still my favorite. I still really do love her, as I noticed I did with many red-headed heroines back in the day. As far as female animated characters went, if she was a redhead, there was a good chance she was my favorite character in whatever franchise she was part of. Oh, and as I mentioned briefly in my Instagram post for my birthday pics, which you should go check out if you haven't already done so, on Instagram and Twitter, I was saying how every time I watch these films at different points in my life, I take away something different from them every time. If a book or movie is able to do this, then I think this means you've truly succeeded in making that novel or film. For Shrek, watching it as a very young girl, they were just fun kids' movies I enjoyed watching, as well as playing the various video games based on the franchise. Those were really awesome too. When I got to around middle school age, I liked it because of the dumb memes. Now, as a young adult, I look at it a bit more seriously, but highlight in particular the romantic aspects of the films, specifically Shrek and Fiona's relationship. Excuse me. I think their dynamic is what really helps each movie hit home. Minus the third film, as the main relationship featured in that one focused more so on Shrek and Artie, which I think is also a big reason why the third film just wasn't as emotionally driven as the other films. Shrek and Fiona's dynamic is very important. And call me a big baby if you want, but rewatching the films in this new lens recently, these films really made me cry, especially at the end of each film. I mean, who doesn't love a happy ending, right? Shrek 1 and Shrek 2 really got to me, and I was sobbing. I didn't cry at all for Shrek the Third, and Shrek Forever After made me shed exactly one tear. These movies used to not make me do that, but I guess this happens now because of where I am in my life currently, really wanting my Prince Charming, or my big green smelly ogre, to show up for me already. My one true love, and having my happily ever after with him. Wouldn't I be messing up the flowers too by just walking on this? Anyways, let's not question video game logic here. And speaking of fairy tale stuff, if I was a fairy tale creature myself, I'd probably be Fae, as in a fairy. Maybe a fairy from the Thumbelina fairy tale, or better yet, straight up just Thumbelina herself. If you're unfamiliar with the Thumbelina fairy tale, I implore you to go and check out the 1994 animated movie, Thumbelina. If not just reading about the fairy tale, or at the very least, googling a quick summary of it. But yeah, anyways, Thumbelina. I only heard about the fairy tale a few years ago, and only recently watched the movie. I thought it was very cute and sweet, and yeah, I cried again, because of the relationship between Thumbelina and Prince Cornelius. I love the little love song too. The Let Me Be Your Wing song. Ah, my heart. I was also able to relate to Thumbelina a lot too. I'm tiny, just 5'1", sweet, love animals, but I feel a type of way for bugs in general, and even toads. Here's a fun little Easter egg for you guys. Back in 5th grade, my classmates and I were given this huge blank poster we had to fill out about ourselves. I actually found it online, so I'll throw up the picture of it. As you can see, one of the sections on the poster, the bottom right corner, was things I don't like. I remember when I got to that section as a kid, I wasn't even sure what I wanted to put there, so I looked, and then I finally stumbled upon this image of this fat toad, and I was like, ugh. So I used that as something I don't like, along with an image of a spider on its web. To this day, toads still give me the heebie-jeebies, especially when they pop up out of nowhere. More stuff I have in common with Thumbelina is me really wanting to find my tribe, finding others like me. Not necessarily looks-wise, but just people who I'd be compatible with and would make good friends. I'm kind of doing this now with you guys, and I'm very grateful having you all here, but I'd also like that in my personal life as well. I'm gonna leave the stone stuff for last, the roads and stuff. That's gonna be last. For pretty much all my life, almost all the people that I called friends weren't very good to me. My friends, in quotes, never really thought much of me, or would even bother to give me the time of day. I message them, they get back to me on their own time, or not at all. Well, I would find time to speak to them if they reached out to me. We'd make plans together, and then, whoops, something else came up at the last minute. Or hell, I've even had someone lie to me before to get out of hanging out with me because they'd rather be with other friends. So I've hardly even ever gone out with friends, too. I've been done so dirty a lot of my life, and most of those people have walked out of my life without warning, no matter how hard I try to hold on to the connection. I may have been sad about it in the moment, but these people truly weren't for me. So this is a good thing that they're gone. Honestly speaking, I've always been someone who would pour a lot into others, even when I'm not feeling the best. But I would never really get that back. So yeah, the whole treat others like how you want to be treated hasn't really worked out for me, since I'm always met with low effort or just straight up silence. So I'm hoping I'll find better friends in the future. Like Thumbelina and many other female fairytale characters, I also would love to finally be with my true love. Other than just some crushes here and there, and one-sided things that went absolutely nowhere, I had never experienced any romantic love either. No hugs, no kisses, nothing. I'm still trying to hold on to hope, to faith, that it'll all finally happen for me one day. I just don't want to wait on it forever. I mean, how cruel would it be to never experience great platonic love, romantic love, or even familial love? And speaking of familial love, the wedding stuff in Thumbelina, how so many different characters were trying to push and pull her into who she should marry, made my mind relate that to how my family and others have tried to control me and push me down certain paths or live in a certain way since they think that's what's best for me. But, of course, like Thumbelina, only I know what's best for me, and I want to follow my heart, so that's exactly what I've been doing. So yeah, I think I'm a lot like Thumbelina. If I wouldn't be her or a fairy from her story, I think I'd be a fairy in Peter Pan with Tinkerbell. And funnily enough, remember when I was talking about that poster I had to fill out in the 5th grade? Well, taped right underneath that is a poster of Tinkerbell. A long time ago, I picked it out at Walmart, back when they had those giant flip racks with all sorts of posters in them to choose from. I don't think they have them displayed like that anymore, but what a throwback, right? Anyways, I picked out the Tinkerbell one that I have right now on the screen, since I like Tinkerbell, not really caring so much about the wording on the poster. So yeah, I guess I'd always be a fairy in the magical world. I hear that your court of Sprayalot has a large round table, where every knight has a seat to discuss the orders of the day. Duloc has a larger table with just one seat. Fine. Yes. Back to Shrek now, though. I wonder how a fully fleshed out Thumbelina or Tinkerbell would be presented in the Shrek universe. Tinkerbell had a very small cameo in the Far Far Away Idol short film, as well as a part of one of the Shrek Halloween specials, The Ghost of Lord Farquaad, where she was used for laughs at the beginning and end of the short film. Aside from that, fairies in general were presented in the mainline films, but used as background fodder or, quite literally, as set dressing, and so far have been given little to no regards by most central characters in the Shrek universe. And I think that's about all I want to discuss this time. Hope you guys didn't mind the venting I did. I wasn't planning on doing that, it just sort of happened. But this channel is like a safe space for me, and I just always want to be real with y'all, so there you go. Excuse me again. Now you know a bit more about me, as well as some of my thoughts on Shrek and fairy tales in general. I hope you guys enjoyed listening, and that y'all enjoy the remainder of the gameplay. Thanks for listening. Where do I do these buildings first? This is stone buildings. Is it wood? Okay, no, I see. Some of I'm not gonna use the stone. I'm gonna use the stone spray strictly for like the walls and the ground. But I'll probably end up just using it on the walls. You know, all this like white and yellow makes me think of like eggs that are like bird poop or whatever the frick this is supposed to be. Maybe I'm just hungry. I don't know. Too late to eat. What time is it? It's like 2 or 3 in the morning right now. You are a quiet one, aren't you? Much like myself. Don't compare me to you, dude. I don't want to be like you, even though we're both short. I pride myself on speaking only when absolutely necessary, using the fewest words that it is possible to use to articulate my train of thought. Sure. No more, no less. Okay, I get it. Just the absolute minimum number of words to get across the brilliance of the idea itself. Okay, I think this whole side, hopefully I didn't miss anything, is finished. Oh wait, this part left. And then I think all of this is finished. And then I'll do the exact same thing on that side. Oh my goodness. And then, yeah, it's just the walls and the ground. And that should be quick, I hope. So I'll use the stone soap spray for that. I wonder how long this is gonna take me. I bet I'll go look and it'll be like 2 hours will pass just because of this. Because when I'm playing this game, it does not feel like it's been that long. But then I check the time and like time will flash by when I'm playing this game, even just like one level. It's crazy. I hope I didn't miss anything. And then this wall. Okay. Now I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And then I'll come. Well, I'll start with the wall over there since I'll be doing the walls. Oh, I didn't even have to move this. I'll put it here though. Yeah, this definitely has to be like eggs, bro. Like somebody just like unleashed a bunch of chickens all over the place. Cause what is this? What else could this be, bro? I can't believe I'm still not even 50% done with the level, dude. I feel like I've been on this forever. Birds, just noticing the very far away details. I've been so focused on cleaning. Okay, I think all of this little shopping area is clean. Now I just need to do the walls and the ground, and I should be finished. Hopefully. I don't think I missed anything else. I hope I didn't. Oh, and now I'll finally use the stones. So it's ridiculous. They won't let you buy when you run out. I suppose you may be wondering why I didn't go to rescue my betrothed personally. Why is that? I would have, of course, had I not scheduled the quest to commence on the same day as my official crown fitting. Sure, sure. Area. Majority of the majority of the able to try and help me out. You know what I mean? Okay. No more soaps. But I think this will go by faster than it's looking in the percentage thingy. Okay. I don't think this took too long, did it? But I made my way all the way to there. Plus, I don't have the soaps. Yeah, that's another thing. So I think this is gonna take.
Low battery. Please charge.
Oof, my headphones are about to go out. My earbuds. That's how long I've been on this game. So I know if I like turn around and I look out my window right now, I bet the sun is coming up right now. That's how long I've been on this, but I'm almost done. The audio might get funky. is I don't think I'm gonna clean this up in time before my headphones go kaput on me. I was about to say this usually doesn't happen with my earbuds that they run out of juice.
Low battery. Please charge.
They don't run out of juice when I play while I have them in, but I just realized I remembered I don't wear them when they're when I'm playing this game, so yeah, that tells you a lot about how long just one level takes in this freaking game.
Low battery. Please charge.
Please let me finish this level before you die, headbuds. Headbuds. Earbuds. Oh my goodness. I wanted to say headphones and earbuds, but I said headbuds. Almost like headbutts. Can't do it in time. I don't know. I feel like any second now it's gonna be like power off. That's gonna piss me off. And when I have to, because I haven't run into this problem yet until now, where my earbuds go out before I'm done recording. So the audio is probably gonna sound funky for like the last however many minutes left I have on this. But sorry about that. People underestimate how difficult it is to rule, to be the one to make those difficult decisions. Sure, I'm sure it's so difficult for you. You don't even get affected by them. For example, every day I must deprive hardworking citizens of life's pleasures. But as ruler, their dull, uneventful existence is a burden that I alone must carry. Yeah, sure. I'm sure you're so freaking devastated. I can't even talk. I guess I'm pretty tired from playing this for like I don't know how many hours now. Can I get it, please? Please clear it. That's one of the things I hate on this. You can like clean it like super good, and it'll be like you missed a specific number of specs on here, so we're not gonna
Low
freaking
battery.
count it.
Please
Ooh, I hate
charge.
it so much. I hate it. Like I can hardly see them.
Power off.
No. Oh my goodness, hold on, guys. Right, one of them went out, and then the other one will go out soon, so I'm just gonna take them out. I don't know how the audio is gonna be now. Okay, so now I think the audio that's being recorded now is like my whole room, so if you guys like hear something other than my voice, then yeah, that's the rest of the room. Let me see. Yeah, everything, all the audio is recording now because I have to take my freaking earbuds out. That's great. Good thing I don't have. Good thing I don't have too much left of this level. I'm almost done with this freaking wall, and then I'll do the ground, which I think it'll be probably the fastest thing up here that I can do of the big areas. Then I'll be done. Okay. Now hopefully I just have the street left and I got everything else. Getting there, 10% left. There's itty bitty freaking marks left. Okay, this area. Very sneaky little extra things I have to clean. This ladder gotta go. This ladder has to go. Can I put this? Go somewhere where I cleaned up already. Gotta travel. Okay, go there. Anyways, where was I? Oh, this gotta move. Go there. Almost there. 3% left. left. Please tell me this is the last thing. In the regular game, it usually tells you like where you missed, like the last 3 spots or whatever, but this time it isn't saying anything. So I'm hoping this is the last part. Please. Oh my goodness, what did I miss? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Why don't they just give it to you? Like, you can hardly even see what the heck it is. What did I miss? I'm clicking the button also to like show the little specs or whatever. Oh, up here. Let me get the thingy. Actually, I'm gonna need the actual thing. The big thing. Not to be confused with the big boy. The big boy that I'm still using. Luckily, this hasn't run out of battery. Like my earbuds. What else am I missing? Okay. Bakery wall. Whatever. City road trim. Dairy shop window. Okay. Which trim did I miss? This one. Okay, bakery wall. The bakery is on this side, right? Yeah. Bakery wall. Coins. What is that? What does that mean? Oh my goodness. Let's look. Oh, this. Like, they could have gave me some of these. I can hardly even tell what I'm looking at. And what was the dairy? Is that on the same side? What the heck? The dairy was, where was the dairy? I remember seeing the sign. Oh, here's the dairy. Dairy shop window. This is the, wait, is this the dairy? No, wait, the dairy had a cow on it, right? Alright, yeah, this. Dairy. What was this one then? Tavern. Okay. Which window is it? Oh, I see it up there. Okay, hopefully that's the last one. All the way up this freaking scaffolding. Okay, Jesus. Ah. Look at all that. How much time did this take? I'm scared to look behind me at the window of my room to see the sun coming up. It doesn't. I thought it said it in game, maybe not. Anyways, little Farquaad said, "Well, what can I say? What a job! I've done it again. You may go while I announce my success to the citizens." Okay, typical. Okay, let me see. What time is it? I feel like super stiff and tired. 4:57, and I started at like 2 something. Okay, that's not too bad, but it's not too good either. Anyways, that's it for now. I'm gonna click continue just to see. Okay, Hansel's honeymoon hideaway. Okay, so it's not Dragon's Keep. I forgot. I looked at the previews or whatever that shows you the levels. I forgot what the other level was. So it's Duloc, this, the swamp, and the potions place. Okay. But that's it for now. I can't keep going. I feel the tiredness in me, and my earbuds went out, so I don't want to keep recording with audio like this. So I'll just do an outro now for this first part. I don't know how long it's gonna come out. Again, I'll have to see how I'm gonna edit this. Yeah. Oh Jesus, my recording thing is like at 3 hours now, guys. Like, I'm gonna have to do some crazy editing on this. But yeah, that's it for now for part one. I'm just gonna do one level per video because, dude, this Duloc thing took 3 freaking hours to do. This is crazy. Yeah, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my other content as well as my socials linked down in the description box below. And lastly, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next part.
End of story. Bye-bye. See you later.